Like hey, cat's out the bag. Don't bring you down. They're gonna try to leave with your money, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you got a girl that's for the streets. How can you cuff her? Now, you look at Travis Hunter, for example. This is a young man. He got to get robbed before he be like, I should have listened. But we ain't knocking him. I mean, he just gonna lose his money. That's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, he's gonna lose his money. Nothing we can do about it. Anybody who's smart, no, he gotta go through the fire before he realizes them people ain't got your back. And we know they ain't got your back because we see how they demonstrating while they in public with you.
But some lambs are meant for slaughter. Just because is an alpha football player or rapper or athlete, it don't mean that he ever gonna be in a space where he understands who he is as a man. True. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Craig, I agree 1,000%. Some lambs are made for slaughter.
Yeah.
And it's all out there for us to talk about because it's on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Many months later.
It's official. Travis Hunter is no longer a single man. He is legally married.
He topped off the wedding with buying her a $200,000 G-Wagon.
3, 2, 1.
Travis Hunter rewarded Leanna Lenee with all of these things, even though he has absolute proof that she was cheating. He has absolute proof that she was doing X, Y, and Z.
We have each other's passwords to everything. We don't hide. Even if we don't get on it, we know each other's passwords, to literally everything.
I don't know every password. I do forget.
You're lying.
Despite all of the booty clapping evidence that we have, all of that cheek clapping stuff that we have, it doesn't matter because he loves it.
NFL players have the shortest careers of professional athletes. And so to get married at a time when you are in your highest possible earning years, without a prenuptial agreement drafted between you and the person that you like out of the other 8 billion other options more than anything, that's foolish. To say, I'm going to trust the government to protect my interests, every marriage ends. And 56% of marriages end in divorce. So if there's a 56% chance you're going to get hit in the head with a bowling ball when you walk out of the house, you're going to wear a helmet. So, Travis wears a helmet when he plays football last time I checked, which means is he looking to get a concussion? Is he looking to break his head? Is he looking? No, of course not. So I'm surprised that he's made the choice that he's made. It's a colossal lapse in judgment.
3 weeks later.
Shortly after tying the knot, Travis Hunter dropped $3.2 million on a massive mansion featuring 13 rooms. Many suspecting this was yet another move orchestrated by his wife, Leanna Lenee.
The number one thing Travis probably taught me throughout his college career is to be resilient no matter how much hate he receives. He probably taught me how to be resilient and to just believe in myself and not listen to what other people say about me or what I'm doing.
Observers also noted her prominent baby bump that she may have used in pregnancy to pressure Travis into an early marriage.
My message to Travis would be to always put God first, to always celebrate God in the wins and the losses. I would tell him that I love him and I will be with him no matter what, no matter where we go in this journey. And you can do everything.
There's rumors that his current girl is pregnant, but that's only rumors. It came out basically came out a month ago. People saying that their wedding, she seemed like she had a baby bump. A lot of people were saying, "Yo, it looks like they're pregnant with a baby."
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll give you one.
Wait. There's the baby.
Sorry about that, so funny.
Say hi to the baby.
Before you go far. Yeah.
Okay, everything is out.
It's wide open.
You did good, baby.
So Travis Hunter and his new wife, Leanna, or maybe it's Lena, doesn't really matter. Her name is bag secured.
You mean to tell me that this girl done secured the bag, she got a $250,000 truck, and she got a baby out of this boy, all before he even played one NFL snap? Ooh, Lord. But pattern recognition tells me that she's either going to have 1 or 2 more kids by him within the next couple of months. She's going to get pregnant again. And then what happens after that is she leaves. And when she leaves, she's going to leave with the kids, the child support, the house, and the car all in one. And this boy ain't even going to be off his rookie deal yet. He's still going to be in his rookie deal, having to deal with all this mess and trying to prove to the NFL that you belong in the NFL.
Look, she secured that bag so fast, y'all, okay? I haven't seen it done this quick in a long time. Like, she got a new whip, she got a new house, new ring, new baby, new man. Like, is a divorce incoming? We'll see. Because I will not be surprised if in a couple of months we get headlines that, oh, he just been getting on her nerves and they breaking up, they splitting up. And
a prenup can be super flexible. It could say a lot of things. You know, one of the things that burns men up the most in their divorces is alimony and paying the wife's attorney's fees. Like, why, if you want to divorce me, and I think that the studies show that women divorce men much more than vice versa, you want to divorce me, that's fine. Why do I have to pay your attorney to divorce me? How does that make sense? Right?
Travis should be focusing on getting the ball through the uprights. That's what he should be focused on. He should not be focused on worrying about if he could potentially lose half of his net worth due to circumstances beyond his control.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and simp saps and suckers alike. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter pill wrapped up in a little blue blanket. But you gotta shut up and take your medicine, because there's nothing left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Well, let's go. Sometimes all of the advice in the world, all the warnings, all the red flags, you have to go down that road, step on them hot coals with bare feet, get your feet burned, 3rd-degree burns, until you actually realize that maybe, just maybe, you should have listened to people who had your interest in heart, people who have more experience than you, people who actually knew what was going on.
What do you think, as a 21-year-old young man, like, what's some advice you would give me? Like, just to evolve and become my best self.
Become your best self.
Just don't be Travis Hunter.
I'm sorry, breaking news. What the hell?
These women can blind you out here. You'll be so blind, just in love and just milking your ass, and milking you. And then when the milk dry up and it's powder, they gone. Brother, I'm not dissing you. I'm not coming at you. I just want to wake you up. Because I had to be woke up a couple times. Right. I just didn't like seeing a young brother get played, or I just, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, I know OG around him. Prime got the game, he know. But I just felt like...
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He got to go through this by himself. Yeah, Travis Hunter is having a kid now. He's having a little boy. He about to have a son. And social media has been warning him about this. And I've spoken on Travis Hunter before, right? And I've always said, y'all need to leave him alone. Because everything y'all tell him to do, he's going to do the exact opposite. He young, he got money, and he don't want to hear what a whole bunch of random people got to say about his life. Not gonna lie, I feel him. And that's how most people think. Well, most young people. So regardless of what we say or think, it's not gonna change anything. Sad to say, we know what's gonna happen next. And even when it does happen, it's no point in saying I told you so.
But hey, what can you say? Travis Hunter, you had to do it your way, and it is what it is, my G. And everybody's pulling for you. Nobody's hating. A lot of folks in the crowd will say, oh my goodness, you just want these two to fail. No, we don't. What we want this man to do is safeguard himself, safeguard his heart, and safeguard his possessions, because you only have a short window to make this money. And when it's over, it's gone. How many professional athletes go broke after their career is over? And don't get it twisted, divorce is a big factor, because these ladies be leaving the court double-fisted with cash, making it rain. Look around to the left and the right, Tyreek Hill's wondering who to blame. And even for 17 months, your whole life can go down in flame, because when it comes down to it, some of these ladies is all about the money, man.
So he knows I'm going to lunch. He knows you're going to lunch. My vibe. He knows how I like to move, and he only sent $30.
But I'm not gonna bend over backward for a man that is just sending whatever he can. He's not gonna be my boyfriend, number one. But if I'm talking to him, next time I'm out and he says, oh, you need something for lunch, I'm gonna tell him, it's okay, somebody already sent me $100.
Me in that situation, handling it with grace, thank you so much, baby. I'm so appreciative. I'm gonna still take a picture of that bill and I'm gonna send it to him. Thank you for the 30, that was the tip.
A man who makes $100,000, $300,000 a year, that's good money. But for my specific life goals, at 24, with plenty of options and
plenty of options for what?
For dating.
And that means, man, the way you're talking is like you say you got a lot of options, but not for the kind and caliber man you're talking about, not that kind of money. You may have a lot of options for dudes making, you know, average money, but not for no man talking about $300,000-$400,000 a year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not here in Atlanta.
Well, like I said, for my life goals, a man who makes $100,000, $300,000 a year, that's cool. That's good money. But that's not enough money for me to say, I'm stopping what I'm doing and only your cares matter. What I want to do for my family, what my goals are.
This is a single woman. This is a dead woman walking. But the thing is, you're going to have to do all that because your attitude, your masculine energy is going to make sure you got to take care of yourself, because the man who has more money, or what you're talking about, won't even deal with you.
Why does everything always come back to money? Honestly. And as a person that has done really well in my life financially, I think that is like the biggest turnoff ever, is a chick that's begging. Honest to God, all I see on the internet nowadays from women is talking, and it don't even matter what subject that we talking about. It could be about, you know, whether or not guys are masculine or feminine or liberal or conservative, and why guys are not approaching anymore. And it always comes back down to like, why you ain't like offering me to pay for my groceries when you spoke to me in the grocery store, or real men make sure that they pay for everything. And are you ready to do this? And are you ready to do that? And I don't know if it's just my timeline, or, you know, I see chicks on the very bottom rung. If 1,000 people just send me $2, I can get my kids school clothes and pay the rent. Or it's always money.
But I gotta agree with one thing that they did. They kept that whole pregnancy secret. She gave birth secret. Only rumors and innuendos were on the internet. They didn't come out and make an announcement. So at one point, maybe they're trying to do the right thing. Maybe she's trying to hang in there. Maybe they're trying to make it happen, make it so. But who knows? With all of these relationships ending, these people tried to make it good and got married. But I think the real issue is, if you didn't have that prenup, you're gonna get buried. And trust me, no matter how good of a guy, in the end, he's gonna be the villain. Because the only thing that lady has to do is cry. And as sure as the sky is blue, she's gonna make a killing. Because you could sleepwalk through life. But one thing can be coming. That Negro wake-up call with them lawyers and that family court system sure is something.
Wake up, Megan. What is wake-up calls of bitch?
Flight savages, it seems like there was always trouble in paradise with Leanna Lenee and Travis Hunter plenty of times before, where the cracks were bubbling up the surface, where everything is not exactly as it seems, and there's more to the story than meets the eye. All you gotta do is a flashback and see what's happening in the past with Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenee, where it portends and foretells a doomsday scenario, a potentially damaging divorce, and what she could become, a potential multi-millionaire divorcee. Don't take my word for it. Listen to what O'Shea Duke Jackson's got to say.
And she says, listen, here's the main room and there is an extra room. Now, I've traveled by myself. I've traveled with somebody else. I'm not even married to them. Typically, if we're gonna go get a room, it's not gonna be a 2-bedroom. It will be a 1-bedroom. If I'm taking you Turks and Caicos, it's going to be Clap City. But that was alarming because that was a 2-bedroom, 2-floor luxurious hotel. And she said that she wanted this. Wait a minute, but where have we seen this before?
Yeah, this is our house. We've lived here for like almost a year, right? Yeah. Almost a year. Before y'all say why we have our own rooms, because we're growing adults and we need our own space. Yeah. This is my room. Me and Travis have our own room. This is downstairs, my upstairs. 2. You just
don't even want to be around her sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we just need to be like away from each other. Because he gets on my nerves, and I get on his nerves. And so we need our own space. And that's okay, because we grow, we're growing.
So this is something that happened before they got married. She was doing this same thing. I done got this signing bonus. I'm in Florida. I done got all the money. I ain't got no state tax on this money. Would she want to get 2 rooms? Because I'm thinking about something. If I really like you like that, if I'm really feeling you like that, we're not getting no 2 rooms, because all of this is going to be clapping. This is going to be clap city, clapping it up. We're not going to be up no upstairs for what? What's going to go up there upstairs? That's only if you don't like me like that, or you want to go upstairs. And see, these are the little signs, in my honest opinion, that's gonna let you guys know, I hate to say it, but this is how them sexist marriages come into it, right? That's how I start. She already planting them seeds, like, oh, we got separate rooms. I bet you she had a dude that she really wanted to be with, it wouldn't be no separate rooms. And then next thing you know, I'm just really not, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why we can't do it anymore. Oh, baby, what's wrong? One of the things as men that we do is we sign up for this stuff and don't check it at the door. And then basically, when it start going down, we want to get upset. How you start is how you finish. The way that we let them set the tone, especially if you paying for stuff, you providing value, hell no.
So we don't gotta go and rehash all the evidence that's happened in the past in previous episodes on the THPPP Network, where you already know. We've already spelled out our whole case that Leanna Lenee may not see Travis Hunter as the apple to her eye and could have possibly betrayed him back in the past with all the different type of guys that she's allegedly been with. But let's not trounce on his happiness. Congratulations, another celebratory, momentous event in having a newborn. They already fast-tracked that wedding, gone on to the honeymoon. So it's really wrong of us to be all doom and gloom and catastrophizing. The worst case scenario for young Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenee. Polite savages, lady polite savages, I think it might be well worth mentioning. The number one question has Travis dotted his I's and crossed his T's by asserting his demand not only for a prenuptial agreement, but also a paternity test to ensure that baby boy is truly his, so he's not stuck for 18 years by court order to be paying out child support. If it so happens he ends up getting a divorce, and that alimony and child support will be lingering for years and be following him around for all of his career.
I'm excited to have children, though, that's for sure.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for that.
Yeah, that's gonna
I might cry, man, when the baby boy like, oh man, this is wow.
Okay.
What if it's dark skin, Craig?
Oh man. Well, I got
Be like, you gonna be mad at Big John then.
I think when you have a baby, you should take the baby to get tested immediately.
You think so?
I think so.
Some people don't want to do that.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
What about you, Rizzo? You think the baby should get tested in any situation?
In this day and age, yeah, there's certain things you have to do. Because too many people don't have morals. People step out. People do all kinds of crazy things. They pretend to be one way. They're completely different way. 3 months into the relationship, a year into the relationship. So it depends. You have to know you with a very, very, very solid person who has their own set of principles. I have seen some devastating things with paternity court.
Oh, really? It's awful.
I have watched some of the most devastating things, brother, when it comes to the woman, denying it up until the very moment the judge reads the DNA results.
Tell the truth anyway.
It's very sad.
Very sad.
It is very sad, but I can understand. This is, again, another serious topic is there are a lot of men committing suicide. I don't understand this part as well.
Go into this.
Very, very serious. The number one group of people committing suicide are middle-aged men in America, primarily just men in general, but mainly middle-aged men because of a number of factors. When you get to a point to where you pour your heart into somebody, matter of fact, when you finally decide to trust somebody, because a lot of people don't have, they have a lot of trust issues. You trust a woman or a man, you both decide to get together, get married or not, you end up getting pregnant or you decide to have children, boom, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I have seen in paternity court where the child was 20, grown adult, and the woman was lying to this man for 20 years, knew that he wasn't the father, gets to paternity court, They take a DNA test. This young brother was told this was his father his whole life. Turns out that's not even his father, and she knew the whole time. Now this is why a lot of
it's not against the law for them to do that.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, right, it is.
That is racketeering.
It is horrible.
The main point I want to make is they don't lock them up for this destructive lie.
It is horrible.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness